Hello, students. We have to get our Dr. Seuss taxidermy creatures colored and labeled and ready to hang in the library display case. This is what it looks like as we begin the display. Here's the other display next to the library. So you'll be putting a self-adhesive hang tag on the back of your piece. Make sure it sticks up so we can hang it on a pin. You'll be using a dot of glue, if a number is not already attached, to place a number to the lower right of your animal. You can always take this off when you take it home. And now it's time to think about your paint. Remember, we want to use bilateral symmetry. That means if you split your animal in half, it would be the same on the left as it is in the right. So any colors you use on one side, you want to also use on the other side as well. Here I am getting started with some water, a paper towel, and watercolor paints. The trick to painting tiny is to use very small bits of paint and small bits of water so you can control it on your tiny creature. This is different from painting large. You're using the tip of your brush and you're working in a slow way. You should start light with your color. You can always go back and make it a little bit darker. We're using the tip of the brush very lightly so that it doesn't rub your air dry clay off. Sometimes the air dry clay can kind of come up off on your brush if you are rubbing too much. But notice I'm using tiny bits of paint, tiny bits of water so I can control the color coming onto my creature. I also strongly urge you to use no more than 2 colors. If your creature has 2 main colors, then it'll stand out as kind of a realistic creature. I also work to blend those 2 colors, so the area between those 2 colors is blended so it looks like one color fades into the next color. I'm also careful to come close to the wood but not paint that wood. That makes it look like my creature was really taxidermied and put on a wooden plaque, whereas if paint gets on the wooden plaque, it looks like you painted your creature. I did use an accent of red to warm up my brown a little bit. I'm letting the dark color fall into my texture and letting the color be a little bit lighter outside of the textures so that they are enhanced with those deeper tones. So then you have to give us the details of your specimen. There's a Google form where you can enter the number on your creature, its name, where you found it, and all about its details. But you can also do this on an index card that I give you. The animal's name, your name, where you found it, and tell us about why it looks the way it does. Why does this creature have its horns? Why does your creature have the eyes that it has? What does it eat? What does it do? Does it have to defend itself or hide or hunt? Or how does it survive with the traits that you gave it and that it looks like? All right, have fun.